Hey everybody, this is WildWolfG. Today is October 27th, 2012. And first of all, I need to address something. For those of you who do not know, I have not done anything at all on YouTube in the past 4 months. I haven't uploaded or recorded anything. I haven't responded to any comments or messages even. So, for those of you who stuck with me in all this time, thank you. For those of you that I lost, sad face. Very sorry again. Yeah, in the past 4 months, a lot has happened. I got a webcam, first of all, as you can see. I don't know if I've actually ever given my name in any of the videos that I recorded, but my name, for those of you wondering, is Randy. Okay, so let's get into what happened in the past 4 months. First of all, this is going to sound completely crazy, but it's true. My life was threatened at one point over a rocking chair, and this is not a joke. This is, as stupid as it sounds, it's not a joke. What happened was, we had this old rocking chair sitting on our front lawn for the past like 10 years, and this lady comes along one day walking her kid to or from school or something, and she sees the chair in our yard, and apparently somebody has stolen a chair from her, about a year ago, she said. And she decided that it was us, and that was the chair that was stolen from her. So she comes up to the house, and she's banging on the door, and then she comes up and accuses us of stealing her chair. I tell her, like, this is all just crazy. Like, for somebody to come up to my house and accuse me of stealing a chair, like, that's insane. Like, that's one of the weirdest things that has ever happened to me. But anyway, she was all hysterical, saying that we'd stolen her chair, give it back, and then, like, she called the police and accused us of stealing her chair. And, you know, obviously we didn't. And she had no proof at all that we had stolen her chair. So she didn't get the fucking chair. And she just went home all bitter and angry. And apparently what happened was that she called my mom's cell phone. And she basically threatened us. She said that she knew people, and then they could do very bad things to us if she didn't get her fucking chair. Normally, something like that I would never take seriously, because it's insane. But unfortunately, there are some very stupid people in my neighborhood, and in the past 5 years or so, there have actually been multiple shootings on my street, on the fucking street that I live on. People have died. So, you know, I can't really, something like that I've got to take seriously. You know, I'm not going to die over a fucking chair. So we put the chair on the curb with a little sign saying, take the chair, we don't want any trouble. I really wanted to tell her what a fucking idiot she was, you know, for threatening somebody over a chair. We actually, you know, made a police report telling them that. But yeah, anyway, not to take any, I didn't want to take any chances, so I wound up moving out of here for like 3 weeks, a month or so. I was living with my brother. It was very cramped in that little room. My computer broke at some point, so I had to go out and buy new parts. I had to buy a new motherboard and a new power supply, a new CPU, because my old CPU didn't fit in this motherboard, and I really didn't want to buy like my old computer was kind of shitty, and I didn't really want to buy like a anything low end. So yeah, I got a new motherboard with a different socket, and I had to get a new CPU. So that all wound up costing a lot of money. And yeah, I built a computer for the first time, and it's actually not as complicated as I thought. But yeah, so for the past 4 months, the reason why I haven't done anything on YouTube actually is because I have been focusing on my senior project in college. So yeah, for those of you who do not know, I'm a senior in college, and me and my group, these two other guys, we just gave our senior project presentation on Wednesday, like 3 days ago, and it went extremely well. I was really shocked at the amount of positive feedback that we got, and just how well everything went. Like, honestly, when I went up in front of everybody to give my portion of the presentation, I was the group leader. I had to speak first. I wasn't ready at all. Like, I hadn't really practiced. I wasn't prepared. That morning, as I was driving to school, like, I realized how little I had prepared and how unready I was, and I kind of just decided that, you know, instead of just fucking trying to memorize lines and try to memorize all these points that I wanted to talk about and trying to memorize exactly how I wanted to transition from one subject to another, I would just go and wing it and just talk about what I knew about the game instead of, trying to be all professional, just to be myself, talk about what I knew, and that's it. Because I had designed the game completely. Well, like 95% of the game was designed by me, and that's what I was talking about, was the game's design. So I knew everything, so I didn't really have to worry about being super professional or anything. And it wound up going really well. I mean, I actually thought I was pretty nervous up there, but apparently people really couldn't tell. So yeah, anyway, me and these two other guys, we've been developing this game, this 2D side-scroller shooter called Arachnoid. And we formed a group called Zero Gravity Game Studios, and at this point, we're done with our senior project. I can't really, say for sure what's going to happen in the future if we're going to work on other games, but I would really love to. These two guys that I've been working with are awesome. Like, they're seriously super talented. So yeah, that's all done and over with. The senior project is over. We're still going to continue working on our game. The game the game itself that we've been working on is completely awesome. I think it has like so much potential. I'll go over what the game is in more detail later on in another video. But for now, I just wanted to create this video to let you guys know that yeah, I'm still alive. I'm not dead. I'm gonna be making more videos in the future. My goal is to record about 3 hours worth of gameplay per week, and that's really not a lot at all. And I figure if I split that up into 15-minute segments, that'll come out to about 12 videos. And if I do 2 videos per day, that'll last me about 6 days. So that's really not that hard to do. Alright, that about wraps it up for this video. Once again, thank you guys for sticking with me all this time. Thank you for your patience. And sorry for all the inactivity. Look forward to more videos in the future. Once again, I am WildWolfG. I'll see you guys.